Go ahead.
The film is set 45 years in the future and the world looks in a fairly bad state. I just wondered if the film could be read as a cautionary tale and whether people were very concerned about what the future would look like in 45 years, perhaps to Charlize or to Tom.
I very much think it is, and I don't want to speak for George, but what I took as a viewer of all of the Mad Max films was they felt very grounded in a lot of real events or events that we've talked about or scholars have talked about. The idea of globalization and global warming and the issues of drought and value of water and leadership becoming completely out of hand, the control of people. I think for me, I don't know if I could function in a very far-fetched world. I don't know, maybe my imagination isn't good enough. So for me, this felt very real. I felt like it was grounded in so much truth. The sandstorm in the film, there are images right now on Google of, Sahara Desert sand being blown like that, in that state, all through Asia. And it's frightening. It's absolutely frightening because I didn't know that before I watched the movie. And I watched the movie and I was like, oh, okay, we went a little crazy there. And then I saw these images and I was, the hair stood up on the back of my neck. They were frightening. So I think, I feel like George is the kind of filmmaker that he likes to raise the stakes. And there's for me, when I think of the world of Mad Max, I think of do or die. And I think of that reptilian brain kicking in and just saying, what do I do to survive?